What's up? What's up? It's a early Sunday morning. Um, I had this revelation that I just wanted to share with you guys. Can't make this stuff up, man. So, we've already talked about, a lot of different things about what's going on as far as now is concerned. And I'm starting to feel all these different frequencies. Now it's more or less, now that I know, and the chakras, seven chakras, seven colors, seven mantras. The mantras are the words of power. It's a meditation that I do every morning just to get me going for the day, keep me spiritual, keep me in a world and not of it. So today, before I even get going, I'm gonna tell you about this little story, this journey through self that I took today. But before I get going, as always, I want to give you a little music. This is a little old blast from the past. Our gravity.
David Walker. Gravity. Nat Turner. W.E.B. Du Bois. Booker T. Washington. Benjamin Banneker. Thru. Alexander Crummell. Harriet Tubman. Freedom Fighter. There's always risk for worthy rewards. There's always twists, flaws you can't afford. Spirit gives lifts when the presence of poured. Like pride is swift when the truth's aboard. If you're lost in the mist, jail you're headed towards. Living is a gift of loving like you adore. Not a hand to a fist, use your vocal cords. Watch what you wish when you're idly bored. Not a science mixed with faith in the Lord. To determine which of the chosen are called. Don't scratch the itch with your money paw. Get in and fit and learn from what you saw. It's easy to quit, fight to be who you are. Destiny's a hard hit, but you can reach the star. Your body drug and sick with memory scars. Know the legend tip, without you can't go far. Power word from lip like liquor to ball. Take small sips, don't crash your car. The mental's equipped with street radar. So the taskmaster's with us, he can't burn off. Our gravity, our gravity, our gravity, force unescapable. Our cosmic style's more capable. Our cosmic style's more capable. Our gravity, our gravity, our gravity, force unescapable. Our cosmic style's more capable. Our cosmic style's more capable. It's tough to care, living in the streets. Pain's tough to bear, heart and hearts don't weep. Paper relations tear, the feelings get beat. News report the fear, but you sow what you weep. Pills, cigarette, and bear set a fold to defeat. Citizens can't share, Obama bails out elite. Street guns and welfare, New World Order must peak. America's drug affair with TV, not truth, you see. Melody booms and snares, the rhythm of rhymes I speak. Love and science is where, get mellow rest and sleep. Gravity draws your hair, science unique, complete. Crowds start to appear, lyrics and ears meet. Freedom fighters. Karma's troops prepare. If beef you breathe, fire, earth, water, air, heart and black hole heat. Third eye focus clear, warnings you heed. As community share, all kids we feed. Education minds flare, program to succeed. Add faith and prayer, not to follow but lead. Like a black panther, can flesh, breath and bleed. Positive righteous soldier, minds combine creed. Positive righteous soldier, minds combine creed. Freedom fighter, our gravity, our gravity, Marcus Garvey, force unescapable. Harriet Tubman, more capable. Frederick Douglass, more capable. Langston Hughes, our gravity, force unescapable. Martin Delane, Red more capable. Thurgood Marshall, Huey Newton, Clarence 13th Act. Those are just a few freedom fighters of the fallen. But I remember you, and our gravity, naturalness of the earth, remembers you all. Freedom fighters unite, minds combine, overstand darkness, mental maestro, DC. We gon' do it again.
Oh, my jizzoink. Love that song. Our gravity. It represents our power, our nine ether. But let me get back to what I came on here for. So, quickly, sitting here, I'm going through this journey through myself. Next thing you know, I was in jail. All right. We was in jail and we were sitting there talking about they wanted to know what I believed in. Right. In jail. We were just sitting here, have a powwow. I mean, this is where the mind takes you sometimes. But it was so good, I wanted to share it with y'all. So we in jail. So the first thing I say is, oh, okay, well, hold on. We gonna need some basic wordplay so that we all know where the foundation is or where we gonna start off on, okay? He was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, no, we got this just established. What are we talking about? So first thing I'm gonna say is we gonna go by what belief versus knowing. All right. And then it was like, well, what do you mean belief versus knowing? So 85ers believe. 85ers meaning 85% of the population, meaning people that go by what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good. They believe, right? Then there's some of us, maybe 5%, maybe even less, 1% that actually know. So there's a difference. You can't believe in something and know it at the same time. Either you know it or you believe it. And if you believe it, that's doubt. So we're sitting there with the prisoners. Oh, okay. So then I said, yeah, you believe in God, right? And they was like, yeah, see, you don't know God. You believe in Jesus, you believe in Allah, you believe in Muhammad, you believe in Buddha, you believe in Santeria, you believe it. If you believe it, you don't know it. All right. We're good there. We stop there. All right, everybody good. Well, we're just going off belief and knowing, okay? So now we got to have some type of talk. So then we started talking about who you are. The reason you're in prison is because you don't know who you are. You don't know what's going on. You don't know. And that's the problem. And not only don't you know, and it's don't go for those that was in prison, and I started thinking like, yeah, this is for everybody. Not only don't you know, most of you don't even want to find out. Doesn't it say in the scriptures, the kingdom of heaven is within? Has nothing to do with no religion out here. Nothing to do with what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good. That has nothing to do with the kingdom of heaven because it's in you. But most of you, you can't find it. And it's in you. Everything you're striving for is something that's outside of you. Right? That's the problem. You'll never hit the mark because the mark is you. You're supposed to be growing consciously, spiritually, socially, emotionally, physically. We multidimensional people. All right? All of us. Now, some of us have different energies. You only have one race. This is what I was telling them in prison. You only have one race of hair that grows to the sun. We experience photosynthesis in the skin because melanin is carbon, and carbon is the solid form of light on this planet. That's why everything is covered in melanin. Our eyes, our ears, our tongue, our inner hair, our outer hair, everything is colored in melanin because it gives us the best contact to the spiritual nature of who we are and the nature of everything else. Photosynthesis in the plants, same thing when we get dark out in the sun. That's the same principle. We get energy from that. All right. So we started everything. We've been here millions of years. Once our genes started to mutate in this physical environment, then other races started to be born, started getting broken down. You had your Hindu, the ones with the little boom with the star, the dark-skinned ones with the straight hair. But they got what? Straight hair. Right? And as you go down, Chinese, Japanese, what they got? Straight hair. But did you know there's Chinese and Japanese that got nappy hair, clinked eyes from us because it comes from a tribe in Africa? God, what's the name of the tribe? Can't remember the tribe. Just because we've been here everywhere, all over the world. Let me keep going. All right. So we're sitting there and it's asking, well, you know, why is it that it seems like everything is against us? And I said, why do you think everything is against you? You have a people that are out there perpetrating a fraud. They're calling themselves the highest of the highest, the best of the best, but we used to call them the beast of the field. And this is no derogatory towards anyone. If your conscience ain't up to snuff, you's a beast of the field. All right. We were there when you came out of Mount Caucasus. In fact, we the ones up there to get you because you started raping our people and stealing our black little kids, little girls. Yeah, this is all part of our story, the whole story. Okay, we had to go up in there and civilize them because they started acting crazy and doing things, and we didn't want to eradicate them like they probably would have done. But we knew that this was all part of the Father's plan. See, that's what most people don't get. There's a plan happening right now, a spiritual plan that's happening right now. Back then, we knew the plan. We helped the plan. We were the plan. We were the spiritual incarnation of higher evolution on this planet. 9 ether here up to the top. It keeps growing to the sun unless you stop it. Like my women, they put that weave, that fur, because that's what it is. It's fur. It's not even hair, it's fur, and you want to wear fur. When you have 6 ether, that's fur. That's animal hair. That's giraffe and lion and cat and dog and gorilla. That's hair. That's fur, not hair. Most people don't know that. Yeah, but right now we're in the time of knowing. And I got to bring the truth like the truth was given to me. Otherwise, to know a thing and not say a thing and distort it only because I'm hurt and worried about feelings. Truth don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. That's why a lot of people can't get with it. That's why a lot of people can't meditate. You close your eyes and the first thing you see is all that bullshit you done. But you got to stick with it. Power through it. It takes a good 15, 30 minutes for you to start getting into the good stuff, till the breathing starts going on, and you got to move through it. Move through that trauma. All them voices in your head. Who do you think them voices are? That's you. You created all that. For us that have voices, especially higher voices, spiritual voices that chastises us when we do wrong, some races of people don't have that. They lack the soul principle. So it's all a breakdown of consciousness. I love the struggle. That's why Black people are destined people, because all we do in that last since 1600s, about 1700s, when the white man came on the scene, we've been in that struggle mode. We had to fall and get back up again. Doesn't matter how long it takes. We come from the infinite and the eternal. We're 9 ether beings. I know this now. There's no belief in it. I'm down here for a stint. Death is just the beginning, the release. All right? But everybody want to go to heaven, but no one want to die. Sorry to disappoint you. There is no heaven. There's no place you're going to go for the rest of your life and worship someone with women in the Muslim religion, 99 virgins for the rest of your life. I got 99 virgins. Can I get 1 or 2 hoes up in there? You know, someone that knows it. I'm just saying. Or you go to heaven and all you do is sit there and worship and drink and get fat and marry for the rest of your life. Do you know how sillily and dangerous and stupid that is? Infinitely. See, y'all don't understand time, obviously, because there's no one thing I want to do forever unless it's gathering more of myself, learning. And that's what the real death is about. We go through these phases. We're part of the infinite and the eternal. So 1 lifetime, 2 lifetimes, 3 resurrections, 4 100 resurrections. It don't matter. Just to let most of y'all know, the precession of the equinox. All right, I'm going to say it again. The precession of the equinox is a 52,000 year period. So if we elect or we say, yes, where I'm going to come down here and live in the physical, if we get chosen and we choose ourselves to be part of this, we came down here knowing what was going to happen. Well, we thought we did, but we ain't never experienced emotions. We ain't never had to eat before. We've never tasted food. We come in a baby body. Everything else that we know is wiped away. We got to relearn. So parents are important. We know we are born to the parents we're supposed to be born to. Now you got to remember, this is a 52,000 year cycle. So you'll be born over and over again and over and over. You'll be born with some good times. You'll be born with some bad times. But you're just in this world like a simulation. You wear this meat suit till it falls off. When it falls off, your consciousness and spirit goes to the next realm, or it recycles itself back into another meat suit, if that's what you want to do. Because there's plenty earthly planetary spheres in our universe, which holds 777,777,777,000 galaxies, and one galaxy holds 777,777,000 solar systems, and each of those solar systems could have life. That's how large this thing is. So you got to open up your mind to this petty smallness. Everything is here, and the earth is here, and we're going to go to Mars. They've never been past the firmament. They've never been to the moon. All that shit is lies. Lies, lies, lies. Remember, it is now time for you to get this communication of truth. Kingdom of heaven is within. Jesus said, ain't ye gods? So why aren't you using your power? God is omnipresent, isn't it? I don't call it he or she because those are petty physical things. Isn't God omnipresent? And if it is, then it's in you. Uh-oh, gotcha. That's why the kingdom of heaven is in you. Can't make this stuff up. I can only go by how the spirit give it to me. I give it to you. And I was sitting there, and then after that, I turned off. It flipped, and everyone's gone, and I was back on the couch. After we sat there and just went through that little 15 minutes of just chatting. And these are the things that happen when you're on a spiritual level. I don't know that a spirit or part of me wasn't actually doing that. Maybe essence and somewhere in a parallel realm was in jail. Needed some words to say. Because we're all connected. Everything is one thing. But it takes a loving person that can love himself and others. Whenever you go down to hate and anger, unless it's more of protection, I get angry because I just don't like to see somebody bullied. I don't like to see somebody, even though none of this shit exists anyway, still the connection, I can feel the anger and the bullying. And I must have a lot of my ancestors that just don't like it because I can feel the energy. But we should never lower ourselves to any type of negative emotion, negative reaction, because most negative reactions come from lower spirits. We need to keep ourselves engulfed with the higher spirits. See, a lot of y'all don't understand anything about the spirits, the spiritual life, what it is, how to walk with the spirit. Because your whole mind is focused on what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good. What I'm going to have to eat tomorrow. What's lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner going to be about? What's my job going to say? Oh, how's my wife? What are my kids going to do? Everything outside of you, nothing inside of you. You give your inner you no attention at all until it's time to die. Until some shit happens and you need a miracle. Now you want to give your inner you some, help me, Lord, help me, Jesus, help me, Allah, help me, Buddha, help me get out of this situation. All the help is already in you. We just said God is omnipresent. That means it's in you. Activate that part of you. From the Caucasian to the nine etherin, activate that part of you. It becomes more difficult as you run out of melanin, but it still can happen. I know good people of all races. So I ain't going to sit there and say that everyone is everything. No. But, well, I can't remember the dude. He was an old historian. He said, well, I don't know I haven't, I don't really know your schools or the school teachers or anything in the school, but I know that the school is teaching uh, hate against my people, teaching blacks were only slaves. And that's everything we did. They don't teach how everything that was invented was probably invented by us and then stolen by someone else. They don't teach that. They don't teach the slave rebellions. They don't teach that. They don't teach when they flooded whole black towns, killed them off. They don't teach that because they're such a loving people. I mean, I only know what you do. I'm not in your white churches, but I see how white people treat each other and others. So I can base that off your church. Black people to any church. If it ain't making you better morally and spiritually, helping you to control your emotions, put them in check, put them back behind you, like Jesus said, devil, get behind me. Those are energy sources that done traumatized you, so you can't even use the energy. Afraid of it. Just a shame. Everything we've been taught backwards. Crazy. We're a 9 ether being. Caucasians are a 6 ether being, the opposite of us. Then you have 8 and 7 in between. Just different cultures as we mutated. But what they don't tell you, we're on a 2,160 year cycle in the moon phase. Then we're in a 2,060 year cycle of the sun phase, and it goes around to these 15,000 something year cycle, which is half a day, meaning from midnight to noon. But you have to go for a full day 2 times around the clock. So now you go from noon back to midnight. That's a full cycle. That's the precession of the equinox. That's the 56,000 year cycle that we go through when we say we're going to come down here and conquer some shit. Because that's what we said when we was up there. Oh, this physical thing looks like cake till we get down here. Not so much cake. Especially nowadays. If you're here right now in these days and time, you're either here to set an example or be the example. And it's up to you. You can set the example or you can be the example, but that's what's happening because we're in the realm of knowing. All right? The realm of knowing means you have not belief. You don't believe in anything. You have faith. And what does faith require? Evidence. Evidence of what? Evidence of things not seen by others, but seen by the God in you, because God is omnipresent, the kingdom of heaven in you, because now that's where you sit. That's where you dwell. You're in a world and not of it. You're seeing high spiritual principles and things of that nature from this high come through you so you can see it in this realm. You can bring it to this realm. Even this wicked realm that we're in right now. But it can only last for so long. I keep telling you, the earth runs off love radiation, even if you can't see it. Not only the earth, the solar system, the galaxy, the universe, love radiation. 93%, 92% of physical stations like ours are running on the Father's plan. You may have 7-8% that fall off because you have some lords of light that wanted to do their own thing. And we just happen to be one of them, which is actually a good thing because if you're down here to spiritually progress, you rapidly progress through worlds like this because it's always the cycle of life and death is so short, but you learn so much during a small cycle. Remember, we're infinite and eternal. We don't care about if it takes 1,000 years, 20,000 years, 50,000 years, 100,000 years. It don't matter as long as we can complete the cycle and get out. Once we get out and pass this physical cycle as a 9 ether being, we now become tried and true. There is nothing in the universe that can tempt us to do other than what we're supposed to do because we've been through the physical. We've been tempted by food and drugs and women and houses and money and power and prestige. The ultimate test. So I'm trying to tell you why you're here. I'm telling you why we're here. I'm telling you where you're going. I'm telling you how to get there. All you got to do is hear me, though. I'm in the realm of knowing. I now know. Cosmic awareness, overstanding darkness. You know how I do. You know how I do. Where's my cosmic awareness, overstanding darkness. So, oh boy, I tell you. But it's tough. The multi-programming, the multi level that we're on as we move from one conscious from realm to the next. Something happens, we're easily distracted. But you got to remember, a lot of this is matrix. It doesn't really exist. I know it feels like it, but it really is just a matrix. And once you can bring yourself back into yourself, because you can see, you can close your eyes right now and you can see, I don't know, the Steelers logo. And I'd ask, well, who's seeing if your eyes aren't doing the ones? You can hear voices. Well, what are you listening to if your ears ain't necessarily hearing stuff? You can go in and taste what pizza tastes like in your mind because you've already tasted it in the body. All right? Your mind is all. What you think you are, you are. So once you change your mind, you change your life. But to change your mind, you have to replace the bullcrap. You have to replace all that European knowledge, all that European information. I wouldn't call it knowledge because most of it is incorrect. All right. They're mathematics. Multiply. 1 times 1 equals 1. How is that? Everybody here knows a reaction times action times a action equals a what? A reaction. Something else. Not the same. Well, I say it again. An action, even plus an action or times an action equals a reaction. Equilibrium. It has to happen that way. The mathematics we've been given, flawed. NASA, liars. Medicine, that's all it is medicines for sickness. Nothing to keep you alive while you're healthy. If you're healthy, don't even go to the doctor because they want to find something bad with you. The medical system is horrible. Now you have all these therapists telling women to leave their husband because they ain't happy. You can't. These days and times, if I'm not living through this shit, when I was born in the 70s, I would never even think this shit could exist. But here I am. And I'm going to keep on living until I finish what I got to do or until I get to the point where someone thinks that I'm a threat. And even then, it don't matter because nothing can happen without my spiritual presence. That's the energy in us. There is no death for us. They can't even kill me, nothing. They can't do nothing to you because you're not following their program. You're beyond that. Once you know you're beyond that, that's when you get the security and the safety. That's when you don't worry about your friends, family, and things of that nature because they're now protected. That's that whole when you get it and you break the cycle, you save 70 generations, 700 generations, 7,000 generations before, 7 generations, 70,000, 70 in the future. Don't know the numbers because right now, all the entities in your essence can come and feed off of your light. Your higher spiritual light. As the light comes through you, your family members feed off that because your family members are in you, your dead ones. They represent you. They represent all the energy that you can do. Everything they can do, you can do. But you was taught something different. You was taught this was bullshit. You was taught don't think that. You was taught every time you dream, you see a figure, be afraid. Not knowing that it's you or your family members coming to wake you up from this dream you're in, this sleep state of what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good. No inner contact. We already established in the Bible, the kingdom of heaven is within. So what the hell are you looking out here for? What do you need a drink for? What do you need all this food and money and cars and houses and prestige and women? What you need all that for when the kingdom of heaven is in you? Once you turn away from Nike, Armani, Gucci, all that bullshit. Stop with all them earrings, tattoos. I ain't got none of that. I don't even wear gold. I'm married and don't even have a ring because I don't wear rings. None of that. I'm in a world and not of it. All the power and the energy I need is in me. It's up to me to get it, me to bring it forth and bring it out. About 54 years old, very little gray, no pain. Health is the number one requirement. If you show me someone that's spiritual, I'll show you someone that's healthy. Healthy physically, healthy mentally. No issues. Teeth, everything. And if I didn't have it, I'd learn how to heal it. I don't go to the hospital, don't go to the dentist, none of them everything the white man want to give you to try to help you is only about money. He wants more money out of you. We're not going to tell you how you can repair your enamel, have your teeth come back in through putting, Polyplac 7. Can't remember the exact name, but it's a mineral that the teeth are made of. Other countries use this toothpaste. It's just the Americans don't. We got this Colgate bullshit. Crest. None of them of us helping you out at all. Doing anything for your teeth. Nothing. Even your Listerine. Too strong. You should dilute it. It's killing all the bacteria. You have good bacteria and bad bacteria in your mouth. Nothing for the teeth. The oils and the minerals that it needs. That'll automatically keep it off. The natural things you can do for your diabetes. Your ginger root for diabetes. Beetroot. Colon cleanse. And Irish sea moss. You take those 2-3 times a day after you eat. Try not to eat a lot. In fact, what you need to do is go on a fast. A fast will heal all ailments, everything. And when you eat naturally. You use a lot of spring water. You want to drink lime water, things of that nature. You want to keep your insides cleansed with your colon cleanse and your sea moss and your ashwagandha, your ginger root, your dandelion root, your bladder root, red pepper. I mean, you got to know. That's what I give my people. So I already know they good. I have a little mixture. I'll grind up. I'll squeeze out some fresh lime juice. I'll add a little bit of honey for taste just to make sure it ain't too much. I'll give you the ginger root, moringa, Irish sea moss, bladder root, dandelion root, beetroot. I'm missing one. But I got a bunch of them. Then I give you the oil of oregano, a must-have. Soursop drops, get them in the drops. We'll get through and get all your parasites, everything out of you. All that. And your atomic gold. Ugh, there's so many things out there that'll cleanse you. Keep your health. Keep your skin clear. Keep your eyes white. Keep your teeth white. Keep your hair growing. Just keep growing. Look. Keep you right. You won't need anyone for anything. Everything is already inside you. All the doctors, all the training, everything is inside you. You just got to get to it. It'll show you how to meditate right. It'll show you how to breathe correctly. It'll bring you to the books that you want to read, that you need to read, the information that you need to get. All that. But it's up to you. Saying that, last but not least, what I'm going to do before we leave. Listen, are you living in a fantasy or reality?
Which are you living? Are you living in the mind and the spirit? Is it fantasy or reality? Will you stand or flee, bounded down or free? Will you follow self or what you see? Which will it be? Fantasy or reality? Dreaming, reality, in effect, meaning my knowledge graphic. Seeing, listen to my cassette, been tuned into my cosmic. Ship in lyrical form, I mix with frosted bone. Flips down the physical zone and rips an MC clone. Bound by my sentence, sounds lyrically intense. Found in hip-hop residence, down the free minds under offense of lies. Transmit through ears, eyes, see the degrees and fears. Side changes you hear, the rise of my vocal, it's clear. Why the truth they can't take? Got a material to relate, fly while others wait. I tie beats for minds escape to hip-hop, words I create the tip-top of the field I rate and drop MCs that fake and flip-flop on their whole tape. Tools, flesh rules the mind, fools batting weak rhymes. Jews, they're looking to find being cool, gun talks a sign. So follow on my trail, hollow thoughts I feel. Swallow truth to prevail, a sound lost in hell. Is it fantasy or reality? Will you stand or flee, bounded down or free? Will you follow self or what y'all see? Is it fantasy or reality? Position your ears for the mystic vision in music linguistic. The mission to bring you the lyric diction from my inner spirit. I project what I say, subjects hip hop today. Rejected sounds that can't stand, correct mutations of dismay. A new start to an old game, sacred art lifted to fame. It takes smart seeks I explain the sparks from hip hop's domain. It's cold when Ryan free, two modes, fantasy reality. I unload positive on negativity to expose the real from the imaginary. Cash won't be paid, won't last, your money slave. I'm past what you raised, it's stress, my stimuli the craze. The maestro least tingles, so you'll feel my signals. For a whole album, not a single, flowing beats. Me, about your metal atmosphere, no doubt constructing an engineer. Pulling our hip hop, getting there, tight about rappers I tear. And growing like Apache Chief and throwing it soft and weak. Flowing in the masterpiece, and I know the styles I release. Is it fantasy or reality? Will you stand or flee, bounded down or free? Will you follow self or what you see? What is it? Is it fantasy or reality? Will you stand or flee, bounded down or free? Will you follow self or what you see? Is it fantasy or reality? Come traveling sight self, drum keeps the beats health. Some's past the book on the shelf, crumbs of wisdom, what else? So power won't wilt, control is needed to tilt. The whole from one spirit will built one mold, woven like silk. You're free if your mind's liberated. Can you see the truth I stated? Sublimity, third eye penetrated. MC confused, can't take it. Trying to figure it out the bite. Cyan metal has no mic. Shining lyrics give light. Dine at ears, eat all night. I tune my vocal cords up, doing fakes from getting the cut. Spoon for lyrics from the gut. Soon bubbling styles will erupt. Words hot, forming my mystical hip hop. Appears of the mental will rock the physical like cyclops, like beams in my vehicle. Less energy when I blast it. I press reality in its fabric. Stress on rappers I cast at the best is weak like plastic. I puncture with liquid swords, they're under the rhymes I poured. No wonder they rhyme no more. My thunder got them floored. Is it fantasy or reality? Will you stand or flee, bounded down or free? Will you follow self or what your eyes see? Will you follow self or what your eyes see? Is it fantasy or reality? Is it stand or flee, bounded down or free? Is it righteously or done wickedly? Will you stand or flee, bounded down or free? Will you follow self or what your eyes see? Will you follow self or what your eyes see? The illusion. Follow self or what your eyes see? Will you follow self or what your eyes see? Is it fantasy? Fantasy.
All right, signing off.
Reality.
Yeah.
Will you